Long Beach, California, and the Long Beach Arena, home to Bellator 286. And yes, we are bringing you bonus coverage of this lightweight matchup that will pit Keone Diggs against Ricardo Cejas. Mauro Ranallo, Big John McCarthy, cage side, as just moments ago, Patricio Pitbull defeated Adam Borics to retain the featherweight championship. But now we turn our attention to the lightweights. And again, earlier this week, Bellator President Scott Coker announcing that there will be a $1 million Bellator Lightweight World Grand Prix in 2023. But for Keone Diggs and Ricardo Cejas, hey, they want to pick up an important victory. Both of them, as it stands, at the 500 mark here in Bellator. And John, when you look at Keone Diggs and Ricardo Cejas, what stands out to you?
Really, what stands out is the difference of where they are both strong. And Keone Diggs has got a very good stand-up. He's got good power in his hands, but he needs to let his hands go. Where Cejas, he's got an outstanding ground game, but he likes to get caught up in the stand-up game, which sometimes doesn't lend to him getting that win. So he needs to be a smart fighter here tonight.
Cejas turned 32, or will turn 32 in 5 days. Diggs looking to snap a 2-fight losing streak as we go to the tail of the tape.
Take a look at those records. Very similar, 9-2. The big difference, 35-31. Other than that, everything's almost identical.
Working overtime along with us is Michael C. Williams.
Tonight here, Bellator 286 from Long Beach, California. We'll close it down with 3 5-minute rounds in the lightweight division. Introducing the blue corner. At 5'9", weighing in 156 pounds. His professional record, 9 wins, 3 losses. From São Bernardo do Campo, Brazil, presenting Ricardo Sasquatch Cejas. And across the cage, his adversary out of the red corner at 5'9", weighing in 155.6 pounds. As a professional, 9 victories, 2 defeats. From Waipahu, Hawaii, presenting Keone Diggs. In charge of the action, your referee Blake Grice.
Both looking to get back into the win column. Keone Diggs in the red gloves. Ricardo Cejas in the blue gloves. Bell, round 1, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds at 155 pounds.
Nice leg kick by Keone Diggs. Keone's very smooth in the stand-up, and he just needs to let his hands go. Many times, he's looking too much for the perfect shot.
Diggs working from the southpaw stance. High kick by Cejas, but it's Diggs who scored with the liver kick. There's a sharp left hand down the middle as Cejas was moving laterally.
And this is what I'm talking about. You can take a look at.
Oh, Cejas catches the kick, looking for the takedown, wants to run the fight.
Smart move by Cejas.
Yeah, well defended by Diggs.
And well defended by Diggs, but he's almost in a high crotch position. You see him trying to drag that foot. Cejas getting those hips up into Keone Diggs' hips. He just needs to get him light. You can turn him either way, either towards his head or away from it.
Nice work by Cejas, has Diggs back. Diggs back to his feet.
Very nice job of Keone Diggs to get back to his feet. Cejas keeping his hands clasped in that S grip. Now he's let go of it.
Two minutes gone here in the opening frame with Cejas working from Diggs back, rear waist lock there as he's trying to take Diggs to the ground.
And the hardest part right now for Keone is that because of the cage and where Sejas's hands are at, they're up against it. It's hard to break those hands because he can't get both of his hands over there.
Short knee strikes to the leg by Sejas. Sejas trying to separate Diggs away from the fence, trying to bring him down. Wide base, putting all kinds of pressure on and expending a lot of energy here in the first round, trying to secure the takedown.
He is putting a lot of energy out, but now he's got those hands clasped.
And it looks like Diggs may be going for a ride. Well, he gets put on his keister momentarily, but again, Diggs gets back to his feet.
And we talk about it's demoralizing when you work your way back to your feet, then you get taken back down, but it's also demoralizing when you work so hard for a takedown and the guy pops right back to his feet and you're back in that same position after expending a lot of energy. Keone needs to really work towards there's that splay of the legs. He was crossed up and he was waiting for that moment that he could change his leg position. Now he needs to dig that underhook and start to stand Sejas up. That's what he's doing with his arm right here on the neck.
Diggs told us he wanted to showcase patience and poise, and was very patient in that position for a few moments. Now a minute and a half left in the first, and this is where Diggs wants to get on track, utilize his striking acumen. He is 9-2 with one knockout and 6 submissions, while Ricardo Sejas 9-3 with 3 knockouts and 5 submissions.
Keone needs to be very cognizant of where he is in the cage. Right now is where he wants to be. He wants to stay in that black ring, stay in the center, and just pop that left hand straight down the pipe, just like he just did.
There's a whipping inside low kick by Diggs to the lead leg of Sejas. 45 seconds left in the round. And Sejas snatching the single leg.
Beautiful
Diggs
balance.
trying to balance, defend, delivering a few left hands, and again he's pinned along the fence. And the last time Sejas was here, unable to do much with it.
But that was a very nice job of keeping the balance by Keone Diggs. Sejas got him up in the air. Right now, he keeps on holding on to that single there. He should try to switch it to that double, which he's doing right now.
That right hand. Yeah, sure. Lead hand drop kick, yeah.
Keone, too lazy with your hand fighting. You hear me? Fucking get on it right away and get out of there. You don't need to stay there. Defending,
Okay? So when you have the single leg head inside against the cage, move your head outside. Remember, your head movement's good. Head outside. Okay, on the single leg against the cage, move your head outside.
Anil Dariush giving instructions to Ricardo Sejas. Trains with a lot of great fighters, of course, at King's MMA under noted striking coach Rafael Cordero. Giga Chikadze, who I covered during the Glory Kickboxing days, who's had a great start to his MMA career. Kelvin Gastelum, a fellow mental health warrior. And here we go with round number 2. There's a beautiful combination. Right hook, left hand, low kick by Diggs.
And Diggs should have taken a lot from that first round. Look, I can land my hands. I just have to stop putting myself in positions where he's switching and dropping levels and getting into my legs. So let me just start putting my hands on you. Don't worry about hitting him with power. Just keep touching him. The power is there already.
High kick by Diggs, blocked by Sejas.
Sejas shaking his head like it meant nothing.
Yeah, even when it's blocked, it hurts.
Oh, it hurts.
Ask Frank Shamrock. Says his arm was broken by a Gung Lee kick that he blocked. And there's a body kick by Diggs.
Beautiful left kick to the body. Closing in on that liver. But you can just, in the stand-up, you can see the fluidity of what Keone Diggs does. And Cejas just doesn't have that same, smooth flow. On the ground, he's got that flow.
Nice lead left, and then the outside low kick by Diggs, mixing up his attack.
You gotta love how he hit that kick behind that left hand.
There's another lead left from the southpaw Diggs. Misses with the hook. Body kick by Cejas, counter from Diggs, just misses.
He had a lot of nasty intentions on that shot.
And Cejas going for the body kick, but puts himself out of balance, and if Diggs can time it, might be able to secure the takedown.
Absolutely. I don't think he wants to take down. Diggs is looking for what we call a knockout. He wants to dig.
But when your opponent is not very effective in the striking technique, you got to take those opportunities, right? Because this is where Diggs is having the advantage, and there's a body kick from him, but Cejas trying to move forward, but it's obvious who has the advantage in the stand-up department, as you talked about, John.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Keone Diggs right now.
Even though Cejas is being credited with landing more strikes than Diggs at this moment.
I'll take the strikes that Keone has landed. You can see the swelling in Cejas' face. He's got
There's a jab from
hematoma on the right side of his face by his eye. Starting to wear it.
Body kick by Cejas. Single shots. There's a right hand, maybe just behind the ear. Of course, Diggs was turning, so if it was an illegal blow, it was Diggs' fault.
I actually think that hit him right between the traps.
2 minutes left in the second. Well, Cejas trying to make a fight of it.
Absolutely. Look, he's going after the. He's got to use his hands to get to this takedown. That is the way to get it. And so he's doing the right thing. It's just he's not having an easy time with the way Diggs moves. The fact that he has not been able to get this fight truly to the ground and hold position, it's making the fight rough on him.
Yeah, 1 for 5 in the takedown department for Cejas. Minute and a half remaining in the second round.
Cejas putting a lot of pressure into Diggs here, trying to get those legs together so he can try to get that takedown, but unable to get it. Diggs keeps pulling him up. Going to the single leg.
Diggs doing a good job maintaining his balance. Under a minute left in the second. Diggs feeding him some left hands, but Cejas trying desperately to get this fight to the ground. Knee from Diggs.
Diggs needs to really think about just working his way. He's got to lift that underhook or you push up. There you go.
Separation. 30 seconds left in the round. Diggs with the left hand to the torso. Big kick.
That kick, you can see the bruising
Nice.
on the right side of Cejas' body.
Straight left down the middle by Diggs. Diggs lands a combination at the end of the round.
And if you're Diggs, you got to look at the way your opponent's walking back to his corner. It tells you everything. Frustrated, unsure, not having the fight that he intended to have.
Nice and relaxed.
Water.
Okay, right where you want to be, right here, right now, okay?
Okay, bro, we need to use that lead hand jockey, okay? You can set up that straight, but that up the middle is there all day. You gotta come with that right hand, bro. That front kick is there, bro. Then you can change to the round after, but you gotta lead with this right hand, okay?
Left hand.
Left hand, excuse me.
Right here.
You use your right hand, okay? That left leg will come up. Water.
Step outside jab. Step outside jab. You're going to frustrate him. You're going to find your counter. You're going to find your kick and your cross.
Bora, Cardão.
Trabalha mais a sua mão da frente saindo para sua esquerda, tá? Vamos sair mais para a esquerda.
Round 3. Let's go, guys. Stay right there, back up just a bit for me, please. Ready, guys? Fight!
Third and final round. Keone Diggs in the red gloves. Ricardo Sejas in the blue gloves. Lightweights going at it. Lightweight championship will be on the line November 18th in Chicago when Tricky Pitbull defends against the undefeated #1 contender Usman Nurmagomedov. President Scott Coker announcing the lightweight World Grand Prix for 2023. So lots going on at 155. Earlier tonight, we saw AJ McKee make a successful lightweight debut. More successful than that axe kick attempt, although and the late Andy Hoog would approve.
Yeah, late Andy Hoog would say, all right, way to go. The kicks to the body are really starting to take a toll on Sejas, though. Diggs has landed 2 of those in the same spot. You can see he's digging his elbow in his
Sharp. There's a nasty left hand. Popped the head of Sejas back.
Take a look at those total strikes landed. Sejas 33 of 70. It says Diggs 35 of 52. I'm surprised that it's that close. But I would definitely tell you that Diggs has landed the harder shots by far, especially those kicks to the body.
Diggs along the fence, and there's Sejas again looking for the takedown. Elevates Diggs and scores the takedown, but Diggs is going to make it. Try to make it difficult to keep him down there. Backdoor escape route. Nope, yeah, he slipped right out. And
got too far forward, slippery with all the sweat. Nice job by Diggs.
Sejas has attempted 7 takedowns, credited with successfully scoring 1 under 3 minutes left in the third. Nice uppercut by Diggs as Sejas came forward.
Nice finish with that right hook, too.
Outside low kick by Diggs to the lead leg of Sejas, who continues to try to march forward. And now Diggs utilizing lateral movement in his footwork. Double jab in the left from the southpaw.
And again, Diggs should be just staying right in the center of the cage. Why are you backing up into that cage, which is giving Sejas a chance of possibly getting that takedown? Right to the center.
The matador there is head first into the cage looking for that takedown attempt. But you're right, John. Putting himself at unnecessary risk.
This circle. This is what footwork does for beautiful two-punch combination.
Left hand down the middle. A great combination. Maybe the best of the fight for Diggs.
Sejas showing a good chin. Those landed clean. He didn't really buckle at all. That's exactly what you want to see out of Keone. You see how he circled out, but as Sejas is coming forward, go after him. Don't wait for him.
Well, he's where you want him to be in terms of real estate, the center of the cage, and now Sejas trying to come forward.
But you saw as Sejas comes forward, he's got room to move, but if he puts his back against the cage.
Yeah, exactly, back to moving that way.
You're playing into that man's game.
Kick to the body.
Circle out. Use your hands to come forward. And you can use your hands to come forward, put him on his back foot. That'll help get you back to where you want to be.
Final minute of the fight.
One of the things that we've learned out of this fight, though, Ricardo Sejas has got a chin. He has taken some big shots, and he is still standing there slinging.
And he just took another left hand from Diggs. Sejas has been knocked out 3 times in his career, but all 3 of his losses. But he's showcasing some strong whiskers here against Keone Diggs.
A new set.
Keone Diggs looking to improve to 10-2. Ricardo Sejas hoping to celebrate his 32nd birthday 5 days early as he hopes to go to 10-3. The judges will determine the victor.
And corners.
Different job.
Let's go to Michael C. Williams for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the judges' scorecards, your first, Jackie Dinkins scores it 29-28, while judges Rafael Davis and Chris Lieben both see it the same, 30-27. I'll have it for the winner by unanimous decision, Keone Diggs.
Keone Diggs returns to the win column with a unanimous decision win over Ricardo Sejas. The reason you could hear us here tonight is because of Mr. Big Audio Dynamite himself. Want to wish Lance happy birthday. Our main audio guy in the truck for Big John McCarthy and everyone associated with Bellator MMA on Showtime. I'm Mauro Ranallo. Thank you for joining us from Long Beach, California.
Arrivederci.
Fresh off a career best win.
Oh, and down goes Lubin.
Undefeated rising star Sebastian Fundura looks to continue his ascent of the 154-pound division.
Fundora beginning to light up.
But Carlos Ocampo aims for his 13th straight victory.
Wow!
It's the main event of an action-packed triple header.
Are you kidding me?
Fundura versus Ocampo for the 154-pound interim title, live on